Hey Terrarians, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to the Split Mod, the absolute, complete, and total final episode of this wonderful adventure that we've been on for the last couple of months, and I'm very excited. Pretty soon, since the last episode. It's only been a few days. I actually hadn't planned to record a video until next week, but you know what? I found the time today, so you know what? Why not? Let's do it. Let's wrap it up. But before we get into any of this wonderful business, I got something to show you. It's something very exciting. All I gotta say, before we get there, is I found it. Okay? Those of you that have been watching for this entire Let's Play know exactly what I'm talking about. But I finally found it. And you will never guess where it is. When I show you, you're gonna be like, my god, you were literally there in the very first episode. Right here in this chest, there is a cloud in a bottle. Finally! After so many episodes, the entire Let's Play, right there it is, fleeting cloud in a bottle, just sitting there with my name on it. And I went this way. I remember because I took my first screenshot for the first thumbnail down here, I think, somewhere around about this area. Look, the hallow's kind of creeping its way over here. I know it was somewhere. I think it was right down here. I'm very certain. Somebody's gonna have to go back and double check that because I don't keep the original pictures and everything because, you know, clutter up that space. But I'm pretty sure down here is where I took the original screenshot, or it was over here somewhere. There's the tombstones where I got blown up the first time. Like, literally. And it's the first chest, I think, just about, right at the surface. My god, it makes me feel like an idiot that I ran right past it so many times. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. Anyway, just thought I would share that with you guys. I swear I had to go back there and grab that thing and, like, immortalize it up on the wall somewhere in my lovely base over here. So before we go jumping off into the final bits of this Let's Play, I gotta mention one quick thing before we move on. I got myself a new accessory called this Knight Shield. It comes from the Dragon Shield, which is dropped from Seth, and I did actually refight him again. Apparently, you know, still not easy. I gotta be honest with you. Just the sheer amount of defense that I'm able to build myself up, with the right accessories and everything, can get myself over 200 defense. Literally that broken, busted, overpowered. Doesn't matter. That one-shot mechanic is still evil. But anyway, we got this Dragon Shield, combine it with the Ankh Shield, to grab the Knight Shield. 8 defense, you're getting enraged after taking damage, inflicting Shadow Flame on enemies, grants immunity to knockback, fire blocks, and most debuffs. Also, there's something that I wanted to mention. I tested out, like I said, I could get ridiculous amounts of defense. I tested that out on Insurgent, and his gun, wherever it is. Hold on a second, let me go looking for this, because this is important. Right here it is. The tooltip is a little bit broken. Increases your movement speed while held /N 50%, chance not to consume ammo. I don't know if that was on purpose. There's a solar eclipse as well, that's lovely, but, you know, that's just a little bit broken. So that's kind of cool. Genoshi's dipping out, that's fine, I'd leave too. With all that said and done, there really isn't all that much to discuss. It's pretty much time to go and wrap this up. On the menu for today is going to be the Lunatic Cultist taking down the Lunar Event and wiping the floor with the Moonlord, because I'm completely and totally convinced that I'm absolutely going to obliterate him. I think I'm going to have no problem with him at all whatsoever, especially with these overpowered items and accessories, this crazy amount of defense that I have, and just the wild, uncontrollable weapons that I've got myself. It's going to be a great time, basically. It's going to be a fun time. Let's ride the War Sheep one final time, get smashed in the face by a psycho. It's a shame I never grabbed all of them. I know that there's a lot of collectible things that I still have to grab. Like, there's pictures and whatnot that I still have to do, but I'm really just mainly upset that I did not get all the War Sheep. That's probably the biggest disappointment for me so far. I didn't get all the colors. It's alright, even when the mod ends, I'll still go back and explore all that stuff, don't you worry. Just let me melt a few moths real quick, there we go. Just smash them right in the face. I'm gonna obliterate the Lunatic Cultist. Alright, here we go. Let's just take him down, no wasting time. Just kiss him goodbye. Not even gonna bother with potions, he's not gonna be able to hurt me even if he wanted to. There we go. Let's just wipe him out real quick. There goes his health. Just stand here. Oh, that's cute. 10 damage. That's adorable. Fly in some circles real briefly. Use my magical slashy swords. Slashy swords of death. Take that Mothron. This one might be a little tricky. There we go. I was kind of worried it would just auto-target whatever was in front of me, but I guess the AI for this, like, swords tracking, actually follows along with which one of these guys is real, which is kind of busted. But it's okay. There we go. Almost done. Goodbye. almost out of here, and we hit the wrong one. But it's okay, we took him down. And we got some elements of mind, which is interesting. I think I remember seeing that in a few recipes. But we got the celestial creatures invading. Let's head back to base and see what's going on here. Can I zoom past this? No. Cooldown's still not done with that thing yet. I swear this sundial is always on cooldown. It's never not on cooldown. But yeah, let's throw this stuff in here and see what I can craft with the elements of mind. So I can make the Magnet Scarab, which is an upgrade for the Wizard Scarab and Magnet Sphere. It's a mage weapon, so we're probably not going to prioritize that. Delicious Saturn. The Onyx, Sparky, Element of Art, and Element of Mind. Okay, no, don't do that button. Rod of Dread, the Eclipse, Element of Life, and Element of Mind. I'm not sure how much Element of Life I have. I think I have a lot, because I killed a lot of golems. Warfare, another melee weapon. Combine the Possessed Hatchet, the Skull War Axe. And the Trifesta, which is the final upgrade of the Enforcer. But that thing is ridiculous. So I got a lot of melee weapons here. And, of course, I have to craft them all, and I have just enough to make all three. So I just have to hope I have everything else. Be kind of disappointing if I didn't. Okay, let's see here. There's the Delicious Saturn. We have enough for that. Beautiful. We've got the Rod of Dread. Could make a couple of those. Kind of looks like a giant pickaxe. And the Warfare. Awesome. I got Godly for that one. That must be a sign. All right, let's take a look at these guys. Actually, instead of just taking a look at them, why don't we take them over to our lovely new pillars that have plopped themselves down in our world. We'll test them out in combat, because you know what? There is no better trainer than experience. So let's see, where is the solar one? We definitely want to take that one down first. Over there in the desert. Okay. Let's use the Delicious Saturn on the solar pillar. See how that one goes. Creates a whirlwind of blades upon hit. Each blade increases your defense. So is it like a true melee weapon, kind of, sort of? Where is it at? Oh, it's all the way over here. It's not really in the desert. It's just kind of close enough. Okay. It's in the Hallow. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's some blades. Look at that. Ah, God. Okay. Those guys kind of hurt a little bit. Well, not really. It's like 1 damage, but my God, this is flashy. Probably not the best choice for this one, though. Pretty up close and personal with these guys. All right, let's throw on the Vampified Scroll. Just be broken, overpowered. There we go. I'll just stand right here and get hit in the face. It's all right. Maybe eventually they'll kill me. There we go. That is really cool looking. I love that. And it increases my defense? What's my defense up to? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a second. Does this just not stop stacking? Hold on. If I keep letting these things hit everything, is it just going to keep going? It's like 150? Hold on. How high can I make this go? I'm kind of curious. I want to try it. I got to throw on the Terror Shield and the Night Shield if I want to do this, though. It's going to sacrifice a lot of damage. A little bit of lag there, but it's okay. All right, let's see how high we can stack this. Look at that defense. Oh, my God. What is that up to? Over 200 a couple of times there? That is crazy, and that's without potions. These guys couldn't hurt me if they wanted to. I think that is higher than you could get out of any of the endgame armor sets. I'm fairly certain that's higher than solar armor. By the way, I gotta say, I love this. This is the first time I've been able to go over to the solar pillar and just stand in one spot and not have to worry about dying. These guys could not kill me if they wanted to. As long as I don't jump up too high off the ground. You know, if I move any more than just the slight centimeter that I hover occasionally off the ground, then those crawltipedes are going to literally have me for lunch. They're going to make a deep-fried, pixelated brisket, and I'm not looking forward to being a space worm dinner. Not a fan of that. I will kill one, though. Come on back. There we go. There it goes. Down it goes. Oh, what a fun adventure this is. I wouldn't have it any other way, though. So far, this mod has been a ridiculous pile of just fun and quirkiness and just overall enjoyment. I think I've had a lot of fun with this mod. Short as it is. Small as it is, I should say. There's a lot in it. Action-packed. It's my endorsement. All right, let's mix it up a little bit. Switch up to the Warfare. Summons a skull that will fight for you upon hitting enemies. Oh, wow. That is really nice. Look at that. Does it home? Looks like it does. Yeah, it does. It's like a really, really overpowered Possessed Hatchet. Look at all these skulls as well. It's like making me an Insurgent. I'm like Insurgent, but red. Looks like it's good single target, but not a whole lot in the way of multi-target or AoE here. There's no cleave, I should say. For an axe, there's surprisingly little cleave. Pretty nice, though. I don't know what the sparkles just sitting up there are, but I guess maybe that's an effect of the skulls? Maybe? Alright, let's move on to the Rod of Dread. Average knockback, fast speed. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, alright. It works like the Eclipse, but, you know, a little bit more powerful. A little bit faster. That is really nice. I actually really like this. This is cool. Shooting out green orbs in every direction. Honestly, I gotta say, all three of these weapons are really, really nice. I mean, if I'm able to just stand here like this and mow through everything coming from the solar pillar in expert mode, definitely some powerful stuff here. Though I do think I like the Delicious Saturn the best, even though it is more of a sort of a true melee weapon. I don't know if it really counts as that, because there are technically projectiles, but it's very nice. And it definitely makes up for having to be up close and personal by really stacking up your defense. If I went a full defensive build, I feel like I could just sit on top of the Moonlord and he wouldn't be able to hurt me. Look, I'm getting hit in the face by the Crawltipede, and that's not even killing me. They keep showing up, though. All right, I'm starting to get hurt a little bit. Better dial it back before I start getting a little silly here. Ugh, I'm actually kind of afraid to go out there now. I feel like I'm going to get murdered by everything. Might need some long range here, otherwise the Crawltipedes are going to eat me. It's all good. We'll take it down with the Warfare. Very nice. Looks like the axes are kind of sitting on top of the thing as well. Get a little bit of persistent damage. And down she goes. The other one bites the dust. Thank you for stopping by. You were a little bit too spicy for my tastes. Alrighty, we got that cleared out. Let's see what these solar fragments do. Anything new? Just the same old, same old. Solar stuff is pretty much the same. Looks like it. Nothing is a material. Okay, whatever. That's cool. Moving right on along. Since I've got plenty of powerful weapons, I'm not even going to bother heading back to making that stuff. I feel like what I've got right now, more than enough for what I need to do. Let's see. Over here is the Nebula. We'll do that one next, because why not? All right, bring it on, space squids. Taste my warfare. Yeah. Have an axe in your face. Predict this. Space squid. Actually, not doing a bad job. You definitely predicted that I would fly in haphazard, swinging my weapon wildly, and hoping to God I kill you before you kill me. You did a pretty good job. It's almost like I do that every time. We won't talk about that. I don't want to reveal my secrets, my skilled pro Terraria tips to the unenlightened masses. But just for future reference, running and wildly swinging your weapon, it works every time. There's no doubt about it. Almost forgot to drink my other flask of Ichor. Gotta make sure I got my clinks going at full speed, since I did put on that malicious bangle again, and it is definitely a massive improvement to my DPS overall. Without a doubt, I am melting through everything thanks to that. Still can't do Seth's fancy pants overpowered version, but you know what? If you're really dead set on seeing that, Cataclysmic Armageddon has a video about that, and I watched that, and I gotta be honest with you. Never in a million years you catch me doing something that crazy. You know, it's times like these that I feel like having story time. You know what I mean? Just flying back and forth, shooting axes at all the brain squids and eyeball monsters. But what is there to discuss? I don't have any washing machines or couches or anything to tell you about. Butter beer. I could tell you about that one time I forgot that it wasn't the arms dealer that sold rockets. Ah, but that just happened last time. Rest in peace, Cyborg. Oh, so the solar eclipse ended, and it gets followed up by a blood moon. Well, at least it's finally nighttime. I'm getting the full benefit from that globe. What's it called? Celestial globe. Finally getting the full benefit from that, so now I'm even more powerful. You know, the thing is, these weapons are really good, but they are not broken. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not melting everything. They really are just about as powerful as the endgame stuff, you know, with the exception of the Moonlord drops. I don't know how they stack up against that, but, you know, we'll find out eventually. But so far, this mod has had a lot of really crazy weapons, but they have not been overpowered, with the exception of Walter. But, you know, that was like an outlier. Most of the other weapons and armor sets for the entirety of this mod, everything has been, like, really well balanced. So I gotta applaud the developers for that one. It must be a very hard thing to balance both, like, crazy, wild, fun effects and also, like, actually being useful compared to the vanilla stuff. Wouldn't want to make a weak weapon that looks awesome or a awesome weapon that looks weak. That's no fun. Anyway, let's head on home. Drop off some of this stuff. Did I pick up those fragments? Okay, I did. We're good. We can deposit that in there. Excellent. So, next one is the Vortex. So we'll go all the way over there. Gonna fly right past the Stardust. I might actually weaken that one down and then make sure that I have a full night to fight the Moonlord. Actually, before I run over there, do I have any more diligence potions? Because I would love to have those to fight that boss. I think I ran out of those fancy fish. Am I completely out of diligence potions? That is ridiculous. Well, thanks, Seth. I really appreciate that one. All right, well, I gotta track down my fishing rod because I don't want to go into the Moonlord fight without those. Because why not? They're really powerful potions. Wouldn't want to miss out on that. There we are, dam catcher, and we got our master bait. Let's take a quick pit stop down below. Just ignore all these Stardust enemies flying towards my face. Let's move on past that. We'll get that later. There's a time and a place. And it ain't time, and it's the wrong place. Excuse the celestial invasion. You guys can hold your seahorses real quick for a second. Papa's got to do some fishing. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Feel a lot more diligent now that I've got my potions. Where is that Colossus? I swear to God, I just saw something shooting laser beams at me, and I'm not fond of it. There it is. Alright. Your life license has expired. Anywho, might as well grab the sharpening station as well. I don't know what I was thinking leaving that over here. I don't know why I'm also trying to right-click it in my inventory to get it to work. Anyway, moving on. Actually, you know what? I almost forgot something that I was gonna do in the last episode, but I never got around to doing. I was gonna run down here to Vulcan real quick, and I was gonna see if he had anything else special to say about Seth. Since he had something to say about Paraffin, and Paraffin and Seth are connected, I figured maybe he has something to say about him. Though, some people did mention that I have to use the Olympic Torch and beat Seth's second fight to actually get that super secret lore. Hopefully he has something to say. Hey, there he is. All the way over here chilling in the marble caves. Well, it looks like it's the same old lore, just saying the same things about Paraffin and Seth's origin. So maybe I really do need to get that super secret spicy lore from his second fight. I may end up just cheating that off camera just so I can see what it actually says. Leave the spoilers for those of you brave enough to attempt the fight. Because I am definitely not. Hey, and the blood moon's finally gone. Look at that. A normal day that isn't going to be filled with nightmare movie monsters or terrifying blood beasts. There's going to be lots of spacey boys. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, I guess I could probably just knock down the shield. Or at least get the thing close enough to death. That way I can move right on along to the next part. I'm hoping to get that full night like I wanted to, because I would like to have the full effect of the Celestial Globe to fight the Moonlord. And I don't really have a sky bridge or anything, and I don't have the UFO. So, not exactly sure how this is gonna go. But based on how powerful I am fighting these guys, I'm probably not gonna have too much trouble. As long as I keep my wits about me and I'm not an idiot. Of course, you know, that is a very unreliable thing. As long as I'm not a complete and total moron like always, I shouldn't have any problems. Honestly, this Solstice really isn't too bad to fight these guys either. Since I got it reforged up to Godly as well. It's pretty nice. I don't know, I got 4 weapons with the Moonlord's name all over it. I am fairly certain he has some elements of his own as well, so we'll be able to check out some of the new items you can get from him. Hopefully something wonderful, like a really crazy weapon that I can use to just mop the floor with him for repeat fights. Because I heard that there was some kind of special reforge you could get for the endgame armor sets, and I'm curious to see if I actually am able to afford that, because I'm betting I'm not. It's probably like a platinum a piece. Like, seriously. The Goblin could learn a thing or two about price gouging from Vulcan down there. Literally charge you an arm and a leg just to get your helmet to sparkle in the dark. If you know you actually have any left by the time you get to him, considering where he's at. Just saying. Chop, 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 oh yeah. Looks like you could use a little off the top. How about a close shave? Cutting it pretty close there. And okay, that's low enough. Melting that thing with this weapon. Don't want to blow through it too fast, end up ruining my whole plan. Alright, well, let's move on to the Vortex Pillar. If the other ones have been any indication, this one should be as much of a cakewalk as the rest of them. A nice, spicy, lightning, and bug-flavored cakewalk. Mmm, delicious. Delicious, nutritious. Vortexian spice cake. Filled to the brim with alien larvae, face huggers, and electricity. Put some pep in your step and some hair in your chest. I'd eat it. I mean, because, you know, why not? God, this thing, I don't even need to move. Most of the enemies are just walking right across this open field down here to the left or the right, and I just swing my sword in their general direction, and down they all go. It's like doing the old one's army, which I actually did do off camera because you're not missing anything from that. It's the same old, nothing new, no crazy Fargos changes or anything like that. And the only item that is of any value is the thing that drops from Betsy, and I didn't get it on the first try, and that was about the only try that I felt like, you know, attempting with that, because it still takes a while, even with crazy overpowered weapons and armor, compared to, like, the actual difficulty of the fight. It's still, tedious. Seven waves of, you know. And then occasionally, you know, a little bit of this. And some more of this. And some of that. Lots of fun. Very exciting. Take these guys down pretty quick, fast, and in a hurry. There we go. And there it goes. Down goes the shield. Take down the Vortex Pillar. And that's all she wrote. Still Still got blasted with one final lightning bolt, and I don't really think I've gotten close to death at all during any of these pillars. I feel like I should retract my previous statement about nothing being broken. I don't know. These things are, they're pretty good. They're pretty good stuff. Now, I suppose I have some time to kill, because it's pretty much a fresh day. So I'm not sure what exactly to do. Just gonna throw some banners down over here. Why not? I could go and grab some more potions, but I do have a lot of those already. I don't really know of any other accessories I need to grind. I think I've got all the NPCs available. I could go around looking for some paintings. Or pictures, I suppose. What do I still need from this lovely lady over here anyway? I still need this, which I'm pretty sure is Dr. Bones. The underground rare, I guess that's Tim? Which is weird because I could have swore. Maybe I just got the rune mage and I thought I got a picture of Tim because, you know, he's in the picture. Jungle rare, must be a moth. Hallow rare, pretty sure that is a rainbow slime. And the uncommon blood moon. I do not know what that is. What rare enemy have I yet to see during a blood moon? Is it a Colossus? I already got a picture of that. Just had a blood moon, so I'm not going to get that one. It's not raining, so I'm not going to get to the Hallow. I mean, I really don't think I'm going to find a Tim down there in the underground either. It's probably an exercise in futility trying to find that. I mean, I could give it a try. Maybe I'll poke around down there, see if I can find anything. If so, I'll leave it in the video. If not, well, you know. I'll see you then. Alright, it's finally nighttime, so I think we can take down this tower real quick, and hopefully it's not too early. I want to get as much of the time as a werewolf as I can. I don't know if it'll take me all night to kill the Moonlord. I want to make sure we go into this as prepared as possible. So, you know, barely at all. I mean, I have no arena, like I said, but whatever, we're gonna figure it out, okay? We're gonna wing it. We're gonna do it the way that everybody else did the very first time that they fought this guy when 1.3 came out. We're just gonna run around on the surface of the world, and we're gonna hope that we kill it before it kills us. Long before the cheeses were discovered and the UFO was decided was the most efficient way to do it, albeit that was a little cheesy as well, but I'm talking about the really cheesy stuff with like the lava and the like cross necklaces and all that good stuff, you know, way back in the day. The actual way I killed him for the first time. Doesn't matter, I'm rambling. Okay. Just want to get as close to the change as possible. There we go. Alright. Take it down. Wipe out the last pillar. Impending doom approaches. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, brain squids and moonlords and all forms of existence in between. It's time to check off the last of the items here on the menu. There's always a degree of intensity, you know? Anybody else feel that? I feel like I bring this up almost every time. But there's always like a degree of like anxiety when the Moonlord's showing up. I think Relogic really nailed it right on the head when it comes to this guy spawning in. Like, he is a big deal. Even in mods where there is post-Moonlord content. This guy's still a big deal. Even if you're overpowered, always got to give him the respect that he deserves, because he can mop the floor with you real fast. Although I feel like I might be prepared for this. I think we're about ready. We're going to buff up the second he pops in. There we go. Alright, we're buffed. Let's melt the floor with him. Melt the floor, yeah, let's melt the floor. The floor is lava. While the Moonlord is alive, the floor is lava. Also, his hands look like they're lava, too, because my god, he's getting obliterated. Getting Fargo's flashbacks of this boss fight, I gotta be honest with you. This is dramatically easier than whenever I fought him in the last one. Still want to try to take all these down at the same time. We're gonna fight him a couple of times, though. It looks like we're gonna blow through him. And his head's gone. And first hand is gone, second hand is gone. Let's take that core down in a split like of a GIF. Quick, fast, in a hurry. There he goes. Look at that. You guys know what's going on right now. You guys know what I'm gonna say. The meme that's about to pop up. And there he goes, with the full might. The war sheep will watch you die, god of space and madness. Poof. Trophy earned as well. And just like that, ladies and gents, and all their forms of existence, the split mod is complete. Well, just about. A few more things we gotta do real quick, but that's pretty much that. And we got the elements of space, which is used to craft the true color. Starlight Breaker, a melee weapon. It looks like a donator one as well. And the advanced turret staff, which I think we saw forever ago. And I have enough to make all three of these, I believe. We can drop that stuff in there right now. There's the Luminite, to make the Luminite bars, which looks like it is only used for the standard stuff. We're going to craft it anyway. Craft the solar set. Like I said, won't be able to do that on the first one, but you know what, it's fine. Gravity globe is the same. Moonlord trophy. We'll plunk that somewhere. Anywho. Can I craft another celestial sigil? No, I never even put the ancient manipulator in there. What was I thinking? Let's pop that bad boy in there. Fight him a couple more times. Hopefully things go as well as that did. Probably not going to need as many potions, but we are going to try to take him down, if at all possible. All right, let's bring him out again. If only he spawned instantly, that'd be pretty nice. Let's use one of the other weapons for scientific purposes. And here he is back again for a round 2. Space Calamari versus the Werewolf Man with the spinning balls and the chains and the magic wings and skull axe. I think you're outclassed, big guy, is what I'm saying. Space Calamari. Deep Space Calamari. There's your video title right there. I love that. Awfully cute of you to try to kill me there, Space Calamari. With your glowing tentacle beard. Why don't you try growing a real beard? A mammalian beard. Out of hair. Instead of tentacles. If I was a nerd, I'd have a tentacle beard too. 4 eyes and mouths on my hands. And no legs. And an exposed rib cage. Anywho, there we go. Take him down a second time. Hopefully I got enough luminite as well as fragments to build the set. Because that's really all I want. There we go. We got the Meowmere. Nice. Love that. Good stuff. Okay. Let's see how much luminite I can craft. Should be a good bit now. 54. Is that enough to make a set? I think that's enough to make a set, but I don't know if I have the fragments. Let's convert them all to solar. Ugh. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. I'm going to have to go back and do the events again. I got cracked on that as well. Ugh. God, that is just heart-wrenching right there. Gut-wrenching. Okay. Let's go back and do the event again. Oh boy. Alright, and that takes care of that. The filthy Xenos have been cleared out of my world. And we're all solared up. You can't really tell because I've got my werewolf, business going on right now. Not exactly sure what I'm wearing. I guess that's the Master Ninja gear there. There we go. Now we're nice and naked. And menacing. Anyways, we're all solared up. We got our solar wings and our solar set. Made a new helmet because the old one, of course, as you can see, was busted. And I was right. The Beetle set with Blessed on everything is drastically more armor than the Solar Flare set, which is crazy. And, I mean, also, what else is crazy is who'd have thought that at the end of the day, I would have ended up as a melee, because I started this off sort of a combination of, like, summoner, ranger, like, I was bouncing around all over the place. Things were crazy. But, you know what? I think we found our happy home as melee, and that's okay, because you know what? There's lots of good stuff to be had all over the place in this mod. Now, about this special reforge for this stuff, I was told, like I said, that you could get some good endgame reforges for those from Vulcan. I guess we'll pop down there and take a look-see, but I very much so doubt that I'll be able to afford it, because what are we at right now? A nice cool 4 platinum, and he likes to charge like 50 gold a piece, especially for the chest pieces, so I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna go. I mean, we're gonna find out. That's for sure. I feel like for the first time, I don't have to worry about getting blown up by the geysers over there in the underworld domain. So, I mean, that's exciting. Always a nice little improvement there. I'm actually kind of curious to see what kind of damage these things will do to me. But you know what? Whatever. Okay, there we go. There's Vulcan. We'll worry about blowing ourselves up later. Right now, I got business to discuss with my friend right here. How's it going, buddy? Have you noticed that some characters are significantly different in size from each other? No, this is not because of the lack of style and bad taste. Mostly. It's just saying people are born huge and shapeless, and their bodies compress with age, filling up with experience and trauma. So yes, those who want to lose weight may prefer to watch some snotty melodramas instead of a healthy diet and gym. Unbelievable. Alright, buddy. Let's throw on... what'll be the cheapest? That doesn't cost me anything? Is it free? Wait a minute. That can't be right. It's free? They'll just give me the reforges just because? Now that is something the Goblin Tinkerer could take some notes from. Alright, well, let's go through there and see what it'll give me for these. Cracked. He's still gonna give me crappy ones, but you know what, we're good. There's Blessed. Shamanic. Barbed. Attackers also take damage. Unfinished. Fortified. Blessed. There's Blessed for that one as well. Marine. Blessed. See if there's anything else. Since it's free, you know what, why not? Now, Blessed again. Let's see what kind of defense it'll give me. 144. Finally, more than the Beetle set, but not by much. It's pretty much on par now. There we go. 144 defense. Of course, that is with the Night Shield on, because I have the dash from this already. I just swapped out the Master Ninja gear. Put that back on. 132, 125. Not bad. Pretty good stuff. I didn't see any special reforges for that, so I guess maybe the free thing was what it would give me. All right, let's deposit all this stuff in here for the last time. Check and see if there's anything fancy I can craft. I know there was that new spear that I could make. I definitely wanted to grab that. The Starlight Breaker. Do I not have the North Pole? Or maybe I'm missing the light core. Yes, that's exactly what I'm missing. I'm missing the light core. Well, I don't want to pass up on that because that looks like something really, really nice. It's got some crazy damage on it. I'm actually kind of curious. So I think I might run over there. Actually, let's grab some of the other stuff I can make with these things. Grab the Advanced Turret Staff, because why not? Got Celestial on that, not bad. There we go. Got a portal turret now. That's what I'm talking about. And the True Color I can also grab. I imagine this thing, oh, it's quick, too. I imagine this thing, oh, it just shoots. Okay. There we go. Now that is some pretty vicious firepower there. Probably not going to use it, but that is pretty nice. So all I got to do now is grab some more of those light cores and I can make the Starlight Breaker. Do those fairy flies even spawn when it's not raining? I thought they had to be raining and it had to be, like, nighttime. Maybe it was just nighttime, I'm not sure. We'll find out. I did have a little area over here, so maybe one will show up. Let me grab that water candle from back this ways. Because I can't remember, it's been a while.
Target acquired.
Oh my, of course it has voice lines. Congratulations, also, for being one of the only things in Terraria that speaks using real words. You know, outside of, like, text boxes. Gotcha. I could watch that thing all day. Alright, hold on a second, I can make this even better.
Fiery, I see you.
There we go. Much better. Would you look at that? There is the one, the only Starlight Breaker, and my god, that thing looks ridiculous. It even has a little swirlies going on around me. I don't even know what any of those mean. Can kind of read a little bit there, I don't know. If there's any real words in this anywhere, let me know, because I'm very curious. But, yeah, unfortunately, those fairy flies only spawn in the Hallow when it's raining. But, you know, lucky for me, had that crazy little green portal from way back when pop up and just kind of slip a little bit of those light cores into my inventory. Everything worked out okay. Anywho, let's take a look and see what this thing does. Well, that's quite nice, I think. What about that right-click powerful laser? Oh. Okay, then. Well, this thing is gorgeous. I love this. I love everything about this. Stars are scaled by your melee and summon damage. Hitting enemies creates stars. Are those little things flying out from around it? Interesting. Okay, well, that's just lovely. Alrighty, well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not exactly sure there is all that much left in the mod to explore. I think we've done everything. Figured there wouldn't really be all that much in the way of mod content in this episode, just because, you know, it's not one of the mods that likes to drag things out past the Moonlord. It's got all the fun stuff cram-packed in before that. Threw a couple of things here at the end to spice things up, though. It's always nice. Lots and lots of new weapons, and just a lot of fun stuff to play around with once you finally take down the end. Definitely well-deserved easy ending after the brutal fight that Seth was. Oh, not really all that brutal. He was pretty tough. But not too bad. Anyways, yeah, I think this is going to be the end of the Split mod. What a wild, fun ride it has been. A long, strange trip it's been, I think you could say. Definitely took me a lot longer to beat than I originally thought it was going to. I figured this would be a real quick, you know, couple episodes and we're done. Even though this Let's Play did end up being pretty short, it took me a long time to get it all done. Gotta say, in my personal opinion about the mod, gorgeous boss fights. I love the enemies. The music, soundtracks were awesome. The weapons were a lot of fun to play with. The armor sets were unique. Everything about it, just love it, 10 out of 10. And I'm very excited to see what'll be coming out in the future, in future updates. And I'll definitely be playing some more of this at some point down the road. I don't know when, don't know where, but we will not be abandoning this mod, that's for sure. Lots of good stuff to come, I have no doubt, as I've heard. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, as the sun is up high in the sky over our beautiful sky base, I think it's going to be time to call it an episode here. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out, I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.